So we've spoken a lot about how to give feedback. But remember, we said feedback is a two-way street. It's a two-way communication. So you've got to be able to give feedback, but you've also got to be able to receive feedback. So what are the tools that you need to receive feedback and to make it effective? Well, let's have a look at them and bear these in mind when someone's giving feedback to you. Put yourself in their shoes as well to think how they must be feeling and make sure you get the best out of the feedback. The first is listen attentively. Don't look away, don't roll your eyes. Make sure you're listening to what the person's saying, because if they've taken the time to actually give you feedback, it means it's important to them, and also it's something that you need to hear. Repeat only what you hear. Now, what this is just to clarify that you've heard correctly. Don't bring in other information into the conversation. Just repeat back what you have heard. Ask for specifics. Ask what you're doing well and ask what you're doing not so well. Particularly if you have feedback, positive feedback, ask of where you could improve. If you're getting areas for development or they're telling you where you're not doing so well, ask them where you are doing well. It's important to get that balance. Make sure you say thank you. Show your appreciation. They've given the time or taken the time to sit with you and have this discussion, and it couldn't have been easy for them either. So make sure you do show appreciation and say thank you. And then lastly, ask when you can get together again to check in how you're doing. It's important to look at what are the actions going forward and to make sure that you have made the changes that are expected of you. Just remember, you might not think that what they're saying is true. You might not agree with what they're saying, but at the end of the day, it comes down to perception. Even if that's not the case, it is the perceived idea of what you are doing or not doing. So you need to take feedback seriously. And at the end of the day, we all need to change. We all need to grow. We all need to develop. And it's important for us to listen to those around us to make sure that they help us and guide us to be better teachers and professionals.